Blessed be my witches, my spiritualists, and welcome to another episode of Witch Please. It is I, Odin the Seer, and today I am doing another Witch Please family member request. Somebody asked me about blessing Athames, or Athames, or Athames, or whatever you want to call them, same thing, right? They wanted to know how to do this. Now, considering I just got myself a new Athame, I thought, well, honey, so you're going to be getting this and a dash extra. Well, first of all, we need to understand what an Athame is. An Athame is a double-edged knife, a dagger. Some people call it a boot knife or what have you. And this is used for directing energy, and it is also very phallic. Okay? It represents the god. And when you're doing the great rite, it is this that is placed into the cauldron or the womb of the goddess. Okay? Now, another thing I want you to understand about Athames is that Athames are very powerful and very long associated with magics. Traditionally, as I said, it is a double-edged knife. The bottom is normally painted black. Runic symbols are normally etched within it or burned within it. You know, another thing I love about Athames is that it's great for when you're casting the sacred circle, for calling in divine energy, right? For directing energy to where it needs to be. There is a conflict going on in the witch community about, is this an air elemental thing or is this a fire elemental thing? And let me explain to you, my witches, it is both. It has the propensity to be able to bring whatever is in the above realm to the below realm. It is forged in fire. It is a powerful and sacred item. Athames are, in my opinion, one of the most amazing ritual item you can have. And let me explain something to you. When you're casting circle, or you're in the process of directing energy, just holding this bad boy, whew, you feel good. You feel empowered. You feel focused. You feel energized. You feel like you can do anything. And this is what I love about this. In the past, I've talked about Ida McCoy's book, I believe it is Making Magic. She actually talks also about Merlin and the sword, which is so powerful because the sword is in Mother Earth, in the stone, right? So that symbology in and of itself is, again, extremely powerful. Now, I can go on about Athames till the cows come home, but you know what? Let's just cleanse this bad boy. Now, if you get a new Athame, you always want to cleanse it, okay? After you do rituals or whatnot where you feel like as if the energy is heavy in the Athame, you want to cleanse it. So cleansing it is very, very easy. I have a tendency to do a kind of twofold, threefold cleansing with this. So the first thing I'm going to do is I am going to wash the Athame. And I don't mean wash by way that you think. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take my blessed water here, okay, my holy water. I'm just going to put a little bit into a clean white bowl. The reason why I'm using a white bowl and I'm using a white towel is because I want that symbology of purity and cleansing and clean. I will take this holy water and I will sprinkle onto the Athame. I bless and cleanse this Athame. Flip it over. I bless and cleanse this Athame. Now, there's another way that you can do this as well. So you can dip your fingers in and you can run your fingers along the Athame. Be careful. I bless and cleanse this Athame. Okay? I bless and cleanse this Athame. Then you're going to do the opposite side. I bless and cleanse this Athame. I bless and cleanse this Athame. Now, you don't want to leave any water on this because you don't want it to rust, okay? So you're going to cleanse this really well and dry this off really well. Now, where I said this is a new one, you can etch in here and paint it black if you would like, or you can leave it just like this. And I normally leave it like that too, but I will etch in it every once in a while. I do have some that are etched. You've cleansed it by water. Now, you want to use spirits, okay? So this is your standard rubbing alcohol. I like to use the standard rubbing alcohol because it's spirits. And I'm bringing spirit into this magical item, okay? So I am going to spray it. I infuse this magical Athame with spirit. I infuse this magical Athame with spirit, a direct connection to the above, to guide, store, and send out energy in the direction of my choosing, by the name of the divine masculine and the divine feminine, and it be so. Okay, so now what you're going to do is you're going to go through the same process again. Okay, remember, you never cut with your Athame. Okay, use your bowen for that. Now, I have heard of, and I've witnessed, to be honest with you, people using this on their wedding day. They will use this to cut their wedding cake. That I actually have no problem with. But this is a sacred thing also, and marriage is a sacred thing. So, mundane cutting, we don't do that, my witches. We don't do that. I want you to notice here what I did, okay? We have the wood of earth, right? Always have a wood bottom, okay? A wood handle. I love to have wood handles. Now, other people have had other types of things, but for me, wood is the place to be. Now, we are going to be moving into the last part, and that is through incense, smoke, and fire. So what we're going to do here is we are going to bless our match for this intended purpose, and we are going to continue on. In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost, in the name of the Maiden, the Mother, and the Crone, I bless and I empower this magical match to ignite this swift light, to be able to cleanse, purify, power, and charge this ritual item, this magical Athame. I ask that the ancestors, blessed beings, guides, highest self, deepest self, cognizant self, universal consciousness work with me in blessing and empowering this magical Athame. And it be so. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we are going to light our brick. So the item we're going to be using today is red sage. Now, you can use regular sage, you can use Palo Santo, you can use sweetgrass, you can use all of these different variables, but I like to use the red sage, simply because the red sage I find is better attuned with Athames and blades. Simply because of the fact that the red sage with the red of the fire element and the sage being burnt in the air element, it also just empowers the items just that little soupçon more. So we're going to be placing the red sage onto your brick here. And I just love the smell of it. We are going to be wafting the Athame through this red sage smoke. I bless and I empower this magical Athame with the powers of air and fire to make manifest and to hold the energies of earth on this plane of existence. I bless and empower this magical Athame with the elements of air and of fire to make manifest and hold the energies of earth and to guide and direct emotions and matter. And it be so. I call upon the powers of the universal consciousness. I call upon the powers of the universe, the creator, the it, the archangels, the guides, spirit guides, elementals, ancestors, and all blessed beings. Charge in power and bless this magical Athame for my magical uses, so that I may direct energy and matter, so that I may be able to make manifest in this reality and all realities. I ask this in the name of the Divine Masculine, the Divine Feminine. So mote it be. All right, my witches, my spiritualists. Now you are going to sheathe your Athame, and it is ready for magical use. In different parts of the world, you are unable to be out with an Athame, okay? So this ritual item stays at home with me, and I use this for ceremonies and rituals when I need to, okay? And that's often. So I also want you to understand that this is a beautiful and powerful magical tool to have in your arsenal, right? You have to make sure that you take care of it appropriately. And that goes with all your magical items, right? But get yourself an Athame and start using your Athame. And you will be so shocked at how it affects your magic and how it creates the correct mindset to do magic. All right, my witches, my spiritualists, that is our episode for today. If you have not pressed subscribe, you know you need to press subscribe. Join the Witch Please family and do not miss out on a thing. You can follow us on Twitter, Tumblr, Instagram, as well as Facebook. You can always send me a personal email at witchpleaseofficial@gmail.com, or you can leave a comment below. Don't forget to press that bell icon so you're notified when a new video comes out, because you know you don't want to miss a thing. Okay? I said it before, my witches, my spiritualists, and I will say it again. It is a pleasure to have you in my world. It is an honor to have you in my magic. And you are always in my heart. I will see you again on another episode of Witch Please. I love you, boo-boos. Bye-bye.